Image-based lighting is now fully supported inside of XSI. This will allow us to use any image type, including HDRI images, to light our scene with or without the use of external light sources. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to draw a render region. Of course, XSI has the only true interactive rendering engine. Allows me to just basically draw a render region, and Mental Ray will then begin to start up with the new shared memory architecture to render this scene. So what I can now do is begin to assign a couple materials on here to make this car look a little bit better. Then we're going to, of course, apply the image-based lighting. So the first thing we'll do is select the car body, and we'll just assign a Phong material to that. And here I go. I'm just going to give it a nice red shader, and you can see that as soon as I make these material adjustments, Mental Ray immediately begins to render that inside of my viewport. Again, any viewport at any time can be used to draw a render region. We're also going to make this the car reflective, give it a nice shine, just maybe about 0.2 or 0.3, somewhere around in there. There we go, it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and now select the other missing material, which is on the wheels here. So we'll go ahead, Material, Phong, and we'll just make this reflective. Something quite reflective, somewhere around 0.8, somewhere in there. Excellent. So now we want to apply the image-based lighting. This is very simple to do. Simply go to your passes. We want to create a new pass based on image-based lighting. So click that. We're going to click No because we want to use a new image off the hard drive. Click on the HDRI image here, and it will immediately build the pass that will give us the effect that we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize these two PPGs, since this is really the main controller for the HDR is here. And we'll let this start to render. Let's see what we're going to get just using the default values. Because it's using final gathering, it takes just a second for the rendering to start, because it basically has to compute the radiosity map, the final gathering map. And there you can see what we have. Now it's a little bit too bright, so I'm going to make a couple changes. The first, I want to get rid of the background. Now, the background is going to take the image that we see here and in effect wrap it around a sphere, which we'll see in this area here in the environment. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off by just sliding down the background value. For the reflection, I'm going to make this reflect a little bit more, so we'll bring this up to about 1.5, and also we'll increase the final gathering value to about 1.5, just to give it a little bit more energy to the scene. Lastly, I'm going to go select my light source, and instead of telling it to provide light to the overall scene, I'm going to have it only illuminate the specular value. So I'm going to turn off the diffuse, which will darken it up, and again just light the specular values. And in just a second we'll see this start to render again. We should have a really beautiful Porsche with almost no effort at all. So there you go. And also notice the speed, incredibly fast renderer. Again, we have a shared memory architecture is another new feature which provides just more performance in the rendering department. So there you go. Pretty impressive for about a 15 to 20 second rendering. Just notice the nice dark areas we're getting. There's almost no light source being used to illuminate the scene, just the specular areas. So there you have it. Full support for image-based lighting.